Hi, first grade families. I'm taking a moment to explain a strategy that we're covering in math called Find 10 or Make 10. And our students are using this strategy to solve some simple math problems. So I'm just going to explain this one that I have in front of me. Right now I have 8 plus 5. So up here I've illustrated 8 and 5 using my tens frames and just some little circles that I have as manipulatives. And we could solve this a number of different ways, but with the Make 10 strategy, we're encouraging students to find a group of 10 in this problem and then move on from there. So here I can see that 8, I only need 2 more to make 10. So I'm going to go ahead and take from the 5, I'm going to take 2 and put them up here, so I'll have 3 left down here. And now instead of 8 plus 5, I have a new problem that's much easier for me to solve. I have 10 plus 3. And we've really been working on adding 10 plus a number. And so that's something that's going to be very simple for our first graders to solve. And they know right away that 10 plus 3 is 13. Okay, so 8 and 5 and 10 and 3 are both going to give us 13. But by making this group of 10 here, it just helps us to think about that number in a way that will help us to solve it more quickly. Okay, and then as we progress, we're going to move away from these tens frames, and we're going to encourage students to use number bonds to solve these problems. So we're going to solve the same problem here without the tens frames. And again, I have this 8, and I know I only need 2 more to make 10. So I'm going to make a number bond out of my 5, 5 being the whole. I'm going to make it into 2 parts. So if I put a 2 right here to make my 10, then the other part will be 3. So I'm just splitting 5 up into 2 and 3. This is something our students can do easily. Then right here I'm going to add 8 plus 2 plus 3. I know very quickly 8 and 2 is 10. We've memorized pairs to 10. So 8 and 2 is 10, and 3 more is 13. Now this might seem like we're just doing way too many steps, and we could simply just do 8 plus 5 and memorize it. And for some students, that's true. It will be much faster to memorize 8 plus 5. But other students, they're going to have more success in this way where they can break the number down and see that they can make this group of 10 and add more. And this really gives us a lot of versatility when we get into some bigger numbers as they get older. They're able to work with those numbers in their head and do more calculations easily when they can find that group of 10. So this is just one strategy that we're using. Again, it might not work the best for every student, but we're hoping that by exposing them to this strategy that a lot of us as adults have already internalized and kind of came up with on ourselves, that we are empowering them to succeed at math more in the future.